Hey guys, Ofo here, and I'm bringing you something a little bit different. I'm taking some footage, like a random gameplay that I did pretty well in, but I'm going to be talking about things I could have done better, deaths I could have avoided, and stuff that I overall think that, you guys might be interested in. I will be talking stuff I did right as well, but I thought that I'd try this out. I think this will be a pretty cool idea. But yeah, guys, see you on the flip side. Okay, guys, at the beginning of this match, you see, I just try to run straight to battle, trying to take like the shortest way possible. And although it works out from this time, that's not always the best thing to do. Sometimes you might want to slow it down and think about what you do before. And coming up here, you'll see something that I did very well. Instead of rushing on the corner, I aimed at my sights and make sure there's no one there before. You see, what happens right here is I do the opposite. And the only reason I won that fight is because I knifed. Okay, right here, you'll see a great use of cover. You see, he can barely see me through this window, but I have a great eye line on him, and that's why he really did not have a chance. And that's something, as on the other side, you want to avoid. See what I'm doing right here, too? There's almost no way for him to see me. It's just a great place of cover, and that's something you really want to do if you're going to excel in Black Ops. And yet again, right here, I'm using this bench as cover, and it's another reason why I win that encounter. And right here, after I get amazingly lucky, you'll see that I begin to call my airstrike, and then I realize that it's a stupid idea. I mean, I have red health, and there's a grenade line in front of me. But here, I just go back, I retreat, and I pick a safer spot to call them, and that was the right move in that situation as well. And yet again, a great use of cover, and another reason you really have a chance. And if you use cover like that, it's called clipping, a lot of people call it, or head glitching. You'll get a lot of headshots, because usually all you can see is their head. Yeah, and in a second, you'll see another good choice by me. I start getting shot right here, but instead of trying to pick that, and, instead of staying there, I retreat and try to live another day. And that's why, in a second here, you'll see me pick off this guy, because he tries running and find me, and I get a 6 kill streak going. And I'm one away from my Blackbird because I'm using Hardline. And right here, I speed it up because nothing really happens for a little bit. Right after this super fast mode, you'll see me you'll see me spin around the corner right here, and I'm lucky on that encounter. If that guy was a little bit better on the stick, I probably would have lost that because I did not have I did not surprise him, and I could have easily lost that. Yeah, and right here, you see me hip fire, and I just wanted to talk for a few seconds about when it's okay to hip fire. That probably wasn't the best time to do it, but the only real time you want to do it is if you're on a low sensitivity, you think he'll outstrafe you, or from really, really close range. So, right here, you'll see, I paused for a second, because you see why I died here. I mean, it's not always a 2v1, but I sprinted around that corner, and it cost me, and I died because of it. As this video progresses, you'll see a pattern of almost all my deaths because I sprinted around corners, and that's something you gotta learn not to do. After I speed this up here, you'll see I get really lucky, and I probably wouldn't have won these encounters if I didn't have Freddy come through. Like right there, that was completely just who was better on the stick, and that's stuff you want to avoid. You don't want it to come down to pure skill, because honestly, this game isn't all about skill, and sometimes a less skilled player will win. And right there, you see I throw a spectral grenade. That's just to ensure the kill, but he still knifes me. So I mean, what can you do, right? And coming up here is just a perfect example of me not practicing what I preach. Like right here, I just run around the corner with, I mean, right now, either both those guys could have knifed me or killed me pretty easily. And right here, I just run out into the open. I mean, I paused for a second, which was a good move. But right here, I just run out. I mean, I do use this car as cover, which is a good move. But right here, guess what happens, guys? I sprint around this corner, and can you guess? Can you guess? Yep, I die. And that's going to happen a lot. When you sprint around corners, you're going to die. I really can't emphasize that enough. That is something that's a really good idea to learn now. And coming up from like an opposite viewpoint, you'll see this guy run through this door and just run right through, and it cost him a death. I mean, he really had no chance there. He wasn't prepared for me, and right here is this is an example of burst firing. You guys probably know what this is. But it's a very small target, and if I had just fully autoed right there, just like held down the trigger, I probably would have got him. So that's a perfect time to, that's a perfect example to burst fire, and like knowing when it's good to burst fire and when it's good not to is something that's a good idea to learn, and another thing that might help you do well. And yeah, right here is just another perfect example of this guy just running onto the open, and I had the cover, and he had no chance. I mean, it's just another perfect example of, like, you need to be careful. Picking your encounters is really the main factor in doing well in Call of Duty. Like, really, skill on the stick, I mean, is helpful and everything, but it'll only help you. It won't help you nearly as much as just picking your encounters right. Like, I mean, right there, that guy should have checked his corners. I mean, and right here is just another mess up. I was putting on this corner, and guess what it cost me? I mean, as always, I die. I mean, if you're not seeing a pattern by this point, I mean, I don't want to call you dumb, but it's pretty obvious. I really think that's the #1 factor in most of your deaths in Black Ops. So learn it now, and you should have a lot less trouble down the road. And coming up in a second, you'll see something that, I mean, is really good option. See, right here, the guy has perfect viewpoint on me, and I'm out in the open. So what do? Instead of staying right here, I retreat. And that's another thing that you guys should learn. Retreating is not a bad thing. In a lot of cases, it might save you a death and save you kill streaks. I mean, another way to really do well is when you just build up your kill streak. I mean, a 7 kill streak could turn into a 15. I mean, the difference between going on a 4 kill streak and dying, and then going on another 4 kill streak, instead of just going on an 8 kill streak, is a lot more than you'd think, because with that 8 kill streak, you have a Blackbird, and that Blackbird will almost inevitably lead to a lot more kills. So, yep, this is pretty much the end of this game. I just called my napalm quickly, even if that was a bad spot, because the game was about to end. And I pick off this final baby buffalo, roaming, just another guy who he just wasn't paying attention, and he paid for it. But yeah, that's it, guys. This was Ofo, and rate, comment, subscribe. I'm signing out.